Hi, in this video we'll be talking about how to find the y-intercept of an exponential function. So if you're watching this video, I'm assuming that you've already been introduced to an exponential function and you're already a little bit familiar with it. But what I will mention is an exponential function is a function with a variable in the exponent. All right, so here we have our exponential function and it looks somewhat like this. And I intentionally left numbers off because I did want us to be able to find what our y-intercept is. All right, so one very, very crucial thing about a y-intercept is it is exactly what it sounds like. It is the point at which the graph crosses the y-axis. And you might want to write that down if you don't know it. Most likely you do, but just in case you don't, I'll write it down. So it's the point at which the graph crosses the y-axis. All right, so there's something important about that point, something that we know about that point. So if you take a look at your axes, here we go, we know for sure that everywhere along our y-axis, the x-coordinate is 0. And this is true for any type of function. Even in between here, the x-coordinate everywhere on that line is going to be 0. So we know one coordinate. We know our x-coordinate at that point, at the y-intercept. All right, and we have an equation, and that's going to be the key to unlocking what our y-intercept is. So now we can go ahead and we can plug in our x-coordinate, which we know is 0. We can go ahead and plug that into the equation. So we get 3 to the 0 plus 1 minus 2. And then we can evaluate that. 3 to the 1 minus 2, which is 3 minus 2, which is in fact 1, which is what it looks like. And so if you're ever asked for the coordinates of the y-intercept, you'd put 0, 1. But if you're asked for the y-intercept, you can just put that your y-intercept is 1. All right. And that's how you figure out the y-intercept of an exponential function.